Welcome back, everyone, to the MAC Teambuilder Dynasty.
We got week 2 action here, and we got a couple barn burners here, guys. A couple ESPN classics, if you want to call it that. A little off the radar games, you know. We're on ESPN 3. Nobody's watching. We got a total of 19 people streaming the game on ESPN 3 right now in real life. So, Southern Michigan, UL Monroe, and Lake Huron Rice. So,
yeah, you're
get
right.
Your popcorn ready.
Yeah, a bunch of barn burners here, but we do promise some good games. And why do I say that? After we threw an interception in the end zone, I promise you guys it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, you know, you were having some success on that drive, and it didn't amount to anything. And now we have Phillips out of Lufkin, Texas. He is showing you how it's done, and you don't mess with Colby Suits or Casey Kane.
No.
Touchdown for Ulm.
So he looks like he's going to be pretty good against us here. He's just marching down the field for UL Monroe. And yeah, most people have a career day against Southern Michigan. But Juan Cena getting a lot of the majority of the playing time here in this episode. 1st and 10 as a pass goes incomplete. That's Verlies. Only has missed 2 passes here. He's 9 of 11, one being the interception, the other being that incomplete pass here. But Daz Mayberweb with the first down. 2nd down and 4, Verlies. That's going to be a touchdown to Ryan Patrick. And cha-ching, we're up on the board. 114, 12 of 14 for Bailey Verlies.
Ghost!
Now, look at Ghost.
Landon's a ghost.
Landon. And then there's another Landon. How did he do that? Are we performing in the dark arts now?
Need a little teleportation. Here's Colby Suits. Gets knocked down by Everest.
Yep.
The big time sack there. 3rd and 6, and Suits is throwing out of a screen. Henry gets thrown to the ground there, and then we got another ghost.
Another ghost sighting. Here's 3rd and 3. Pass going to be No! Blake Van Poppen, dude, you got to make that catch. We're moving down the field. We got a chance to take the lead. And you drop it, you son of a gun. But Isaiah Phillips going to get dropped in the backfield by true freshman. And Mar Lance making a nice tackle there. But here's Bloomfield with a catch. Man, it seems like every time we make a great play on defense, which is few and far between, we give up the big one to move the chains for him. Now here is Lake with the touchdown. Ramon Lake.
The fullback.
14-7, UL Monroe. But hey, why don't we show the special teams units? Because good things happen. TJ Underhill, you got one man to beat, and you still have got stamina left to go. 87-yard return, but unfortunately stops us short. Now here's 2nd and goal. Verlies firing it up, and oh my goodness. We had a wide open receiver, but no. Bailey Verlies clinks it off of an opponent's helmet. And then on 3rd and goal, a 4th and goal pops up. We will kick the field goal up and good. And Phillips is going to make everybody miss before he gets to about the 7-yard line. 1 minute and 24 seconds left here to go. And Suits giving it off to Phillips, and he just bowls over everybody on his pathway to the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks.
Great run. Got to give him some credit. Verlies dropping way back. Finds Patrick, and they're going to give you the first down. So you're still looking for that first win in school history, and that's really the upshot here. And right now, it's looking like it's going to be tough for you to get this one. But, I mean, you can make it a 1-score game here with a Bosco kick, and it's good.
Not Bosco sticks, Bosco kick. 13-21 is your score going into the half, and yeah, it's not been an easy task for us here, but man, we've just got to make some plays on defense. Really, that's been our whole MO for the last couple of seasons. We're guessing run here, and we failed on that guess on 3rd down and inches. They pass it, can't make the tackle. Casey Kane all the way to the end zone. 13 of 14 now for Colby Suits, and
he's doing a lot of push-ups.
Yeah, 28 of them to be exact, and it's not looking good for our Robins here now, guys. Down by 15 points, late 3rd quarter. Pass going to be completed to Patrick. He holds on to the football after a big hit. 2nd down and 4, Orlando Glover in, and Riker McDonald checks in the quarterback. He's a little bit faster than Bailey Verlies is what I'm noticing, so I wanted him in on that run play. Should have, basically, that's telegraphed.
But it works.
Yep.
Here's Phillips again. Is he going to break the record? Samaje Perine record there. Colby Suits, I told you don't mess with Colby Suits. It'll be 3rd and inches, though. 1 minute left in the 3rd, and there's our guy, Casey Kane.
It's just completely wide open. completely wide open. 3rd down and 12. Suits passes up the middle to Kane, and we can't make tackles, but we do here. We do stop him short here, but 3rd down and 21, and yeah, after a long down and distance, deep bomb to Daz Mabry-Webb for 30-plus yards. Resets the chains. 3rd down and 10. Pass complete to Daz again.
Playmaker.
He's our guy. He's definitely our dude here. Now, Riker McDonald checks in again because we do like his speed and his footwork. He's going to get 10 here. 1st down and goal. Bailey release back in, and Juan Cena powering through. 31-26. Do we go for 2 yet? I think you might need to consider it.
That's, yeah, tough call. You decide to take the extra point. Yeah, that can't help you, but
my God.
We have
no
Phillips driving down the lane. So it's going to be tough, but here's Colby Suits. So now a field goal. Oh my
fumble!
God. No. Right to Bloomfield. It went straight to him.
Come on. We can't catch a break. Look at this. We finally were able to force a possible turnover. And then it goes right to the receiver.
Pick up yardage.
That's brutal, guys. Suits standing there like a statue.
Gets into a staring match with Landon, but he completes it. All right, so a field goal will put the Warhawks up by 7, but a false start will set them back. A long kick to make, and it just goes over the crossbar.
Got to be kidding me. This guy is just a pro kicker out of UL Monroe. It's absolutely insane. Bailiff release, 4th down and inches. He's going to sneak this thing in.
The Tom Brady sneak.
Let's go. 2nd down and 7. Pass completed to Daz. You got to get a touchdown here, guys. 49 seconds left. We have 2 timeouts left to go. Now, Verlies scanning the field, trying to find somebody open. That's Jeremy Downs.
Oh, and inches. Clock's running.
Go, go, go. Verlies up the middle to Ali. Can't get the touchdown. So at the 5-yard line, we're going to go hurry up. Yes,
got
hurry
plenty
up.
Of time.
Yep, we're fine here. We're okay. So we got the read option play called here. Do we run it? Do we decide to play that? No. We go with the passing play here, and we got it. That's Tariq Ali for 4 yards. End zone strike.
This could be it. Do you go for 2 to just get the win? I feel like in real life, I think that's the plan.
I was considering it, and we are going to try for 2 here. If I don't like the look, I'm calling timeout. We're going to reset something else here. But this could be a good look. I don't know. That safety is concerning me on a shortened field. But we are going to end up calling a timeout. We didn't like the look, and we will kick an extra point. So we go super conservative here and take this thing into possible overtime. But we got to make a stop here. 14 seconds. Here's Suits firing up the middle. That's Zalamander with a broken tackle. And then we've got more missed tackles as Jaquan Bloomfield able to get a bunch of yardage here. And this is unreal.
Oh, no.
This guy has won it for UL Monroe.
How did he make that? That was so far away, and look how close it is.
That's ridiculous. If it would have spun one more revolution that way, I think we would have gone into overtime because it would have bounced off. That's brutal, guys. That's it. That's the game. UL Monroe wins at home in a classic college football game. And unfortunately for our Robins, they still remain winless.
Oh, man, they're still looking for that first W. It's coming. It's going to get here. I feel like. It might be a little while still. But you got to win a game this year. All right, we got Ohio Western versus Marshall.
And right out the get-go, we've got Louis Savage just bowling over everybody. That's a 33-yard reception from our boy here, Jacoby Criswell, who's a transfer out of North Carolina. 2nd down and 2. Savage with the loss on the play here. 3rd down and 3. Marshall actually boasts a pretty darn good defense, something that OW is going to have to contend with.
Yeah. You know, Marshall, they take the rivalry seriously with these Ohio schools, so there's going to be a lot of bad blood here, but Criswell is going to score, so the Ospreys get up early. 7-0. Grant Wells, who's still at Marshall in this series, transferred to Virginia Tech in real life. But, you know, Wells can play a little bit. He's had his moments so far in his career, and This is a guy that can throw a little bit here, but it's going to be against a good secondary with Ohio Western. Coming off a win against Florida State, so you feel like they should be able to handle Marshall, but you never know what Marshall's packing. They're inconsistent, they'll go up and they'll go down. And you don't really know what you're going to get.
You're right. But in this year's iteration of Marshall football, they do have that good defense and a solid offense. And again, Ohio Western's going to have to definitely put the points up on the board because, the offense is going to hang with them. They're going to have to find a way to crack that defensive code. So it's up to Criswell and Savage to get that done. And oh no, he flipped it to a guy that wasn't able to receive the option because they blew it up in the backfield, and Jacoby Criswell can't believe that he did that. And I can't believe he did it either, man.
Like the hustle by 55, though.
Wow. So Marshall's in business here to take the lead. Now, this is a huge play here by Halafihi, making this thing 2nd down and 22. Now, here's Wells firing it out to the left side, but that's going to be picked off. Great job by the defense. Now you got to get going. Not able to turn on the boosters to get that into the end zone. But Saquon Liu with the interception. And Grant Wells no longer perfect here now, 6 of 8. But hey, like we talked about, Ohio Western got to punch this thing into the end zone multiple times. You have to crack the defensive code here for Marshall. But 1st down and 10, more pressure on Criswell. That's going to be a sack. So 3rd down and 15 as they'll lose more yardage. And Criswell firing this thing to nobody. I knew who his intended target was, but there isn't anybody going to catch that pass. That's going to be a great job by Marshall's defense. But here we've got another great play on offense by Marshall. Trey Bull for 25 yards, his first catch of the game. A lot of power in those stiff arms. 1st and 10, Grant Wells able to get 9 on the option play. So 1:14. Calling a timeout is Marshall. They got 1 left. Now here comes Wells using his blockers. Touchdown, Marshall.
Yeah, good running there and found the open lane. So Marshall. I
was telling you guys last week in the last episode, I had a weird feeling about Marshall in this game, and it's seeming to come true. Marshall opening up the 3rd quarter with a big play down the sidelines. Shadid Ahmed, 3 catches so far with a lot of yards. 2nd and inches. 1st down and more. Touchdown. Thundering Herd.
Ali not down at the 1-yard line. And now Marshall's up 21-7. And as we're going to keep going here in the 3rd quarter, time not on Ohio Western's side. Still 5.5 though.
What are we doing? Why are
Louis not going to convert?
Why are we calling draw plays, man? 3rd and 6. Get a little aggressive here. Nice job on defense though. Great play. Got to keep that energy up, guys. Ryan Thompson. 3rd down and 6. Pass completed. 1st down. It's Volkov with the catch. Keep moving those chains, boys. You need a touchdown here. 21-14. You got to have it. Got to make it happen. 3rd and 13. That pass is caught. Wow. What a tiptoe job that was. And then Louis Savage punches it into the end zone. We got a 21-14 ball game. They're back in it. In front of the hometown fans. You've got to find a way. You have to find a way.
Yeah, Marshall with the ball here at the beginning of the 4th, and Ali will go out of bounds. Ohio Western with the ball back. Moving the pocket is Criswell. He's going to hit Ortega.
Nice job.
For a big chunk there. Going to go read option. Picks up another huge gain on the ground for 14. And now we're got about 6:45 left. Doing it again. He's got a lane.
Nice job, boys.
Caravan gets him home.
That is a great job of blocking on that run play, and great job of Criswell to utilize those blockers. I guess it was really easy. There's nobody there.
So now you're starting to feel like, Ohio Western's going to win, right? I mean, I'm getting the vibe here that they're going to take care of business. Talik Keaton.
They've got all of the momentum on their side. That's they were down 21-7, so that's 14 points unanswered. So they're coming back. Great plays here on defense, man. Forcing that 4th and 6, and then we got 2nd and 13. Make it 3rd and 17 as Charlie Gray with 3 tackles for losses here tonight.
Attaboy, Charlie.
Let's go 3rd and 17. Got to get a big play here from Criswell up the middle. He fires there to Tavian Lee for 15. Exactly, just shy, but that's going to give Marshall another chance here. They get the 1st down, and really, if you're Marshall, you got under 3 minutes now. Kill some clock, kick a field goal, get out of here with a W.
And they are getting closer. There's our guy Keaton again. So now they're inside the 40. Running the ball here. Slips a tackle.
No.
And Ali still going, gets 9. Marshall now in field goal range. And almost offsides, Ohio Western. Wells is going to fire one up and should have been picked off by our guy Lou.
You got to make that catch, dude. You win the game, I think.
He had the pick earlier. Why couldn't he make that one? Field goal's up and good. 2 minutes left. Marshall's got the lead.
He freaked out. He must have freaked out under the pressure. Under pressure. 8-yard catch here by Bryson Pine. We saw a lot of him last couple seasons. Pass is going to be caught here to the right side. That is Volkov for another catch. 3rd and 2. Criswell got to move the offense here pretty quickly. Yes, you do have 3 timeouts, but you can't take those sacks. The one thing that you can't do is take a sack. 4th and 5. They're going to run the screen, and Louis, no! He can't bust off the tackle. What a terrible play call on 4th down, and they will lose this game.
Well, the linemen, they really didn't get out in front to block. I mean, you know, you got to run a screen, you need blockers, and there are too many thundering herd out there to defend, and the big upset here for Marshall.
Top 10 team loses to Marshall because, again, they've got a very stout defense, man. It's very concerning for Ohio Western that they can't get this W against this team. I know they got a good D, but man, dude, that's got to hurt. That one's got to hurt.
All right, let's check out my favorite game of the week, Lake Huron versus Rice. So we are going to Houston. Othello Doubleday's in town. You know, if we get this win somehow, if we can beat the CPU here, we can unlock the state of Texas for next year's recruiting, which will be very big because now we can also recruit JUCOs, and Texas is going to have a lot of quality 1-star JUCOs. So I feel like this will be a big step forward if we can get this W. But first things first, we got to beat the CPU, something we have not done yet in this series. So let's pray.
Was that a jab at me? You guys have only beaten us.
It's true. I mean, both of us have struggled in this series so far, and we're going to start things off with a field goal attempt by Bennett Van Roosewaag, and it's good.
That is a very tough field goal given the conditions on. I think Rice uses turf. Looks like they use turf, but either way, it's raining. But take a look at quarterback here making moves. That's Luke McCaffrey.
You got another one.
Yep. Watch out for him. Watch out for his running ability. We have a false start penalty.
3rd and 15 setting up here. 5 minutes. McCaffrey's going to fling one out there and incomplete. And it will stay that way. I was afraid that might get reviewed. Here's our guy, Hamilton. Big-time tight end. He's a big dude. And I kind of like where he's headed. From the little that I've seen playing with him, I think he could have a future here. Fortuna's rolling to his offhand side. Flips it to Ransom. No gain. So Lake Huron's got a chance here to take an early sizable lead. Fortuna moves up in the pocket and takes it. I don't consider that rollout cheese. I rolled through the pocket.
I was looking at that zig route. You had the square. You had a couple guys in there. Right there.
Yeah, I didn't have my eyes out there.
Dang it.
Still works.
Dang it. All right, well, Cash, yeah, you got into the end zone, but man, it was unnecessary. You're making him susceptible to get hurt.
Well, he's a warrior. McCaffrey goes down with a sack. Sir Kyle Washington. This time Washington gets flipped up and a nice throw to Bradley downfield. Cloutier comes in to clean it up, but Rice will convert, and then there's Griffin for a touchdown. So Rice with the response. I don't know how I feel about that right now. 4th and 1. Let's see if we can get this here. It's still early. We're going to move Doubleday in motion, and then it collapses on Stugelmeyer, and we get a turnover. A risky call considering the field position, but Rice stands tall, and now they can score, possibly.
You mentioned this in the couple. Oh, we got a fumble here. Gutnecht with the recovery.
Picked it up on the fly.
Okay, all right. So, hey, the 4th and 1, no conversion, didn't really cost.
Wait a minute. I think that's out, man. He's out. No.
Oh, they're going to give it back to him. Unreal. So here's McCaffrey on 1st and 10. He's going to get a loss 2. Nice job on defense.
Did we mention dojo mode?
No,
this is dojo mode time.
But I wanted to mention, you mentioned Tank Stugelmeyer always getting stuffed on 4th and 1. Happened again here. You mentioned that in the other video. Yeah, but here's Doubleday making a catch. Oh, he's got wheels. Can he go? He gets dropped at about the 40-yard line, I believe. Either way, Cash Fortuna up to the So we're about the 25-yard line here.
Third and 12. Oh.
Q-Sean, you suck.
Should have caught it. We're going to kick the field goal. Rice, though, threatening on 2nd and 3. Griffin is going to worm his way into the end zone. 17-13. We got Ghoul. You missed. Is it G-O-O-W-L?
Ghoul.
Go Owl.
Oh.
So Google. Big play there.
Gowl. Ghoul.
Yeah, big play. 3rd and 9, though. Fortuna feeling the pressure is going to throw it away.
Oh,
And-
no, he caught it.
Oh, I felt like challenging this. I'm like, what the heck, right?
Oh, he definitely caught that.
Let's try it. See where his foot was. And did he get the toe tap?
He did. No, they're not going to give it to you.
I don't know. You never know about this game. Sometimes when it looks like it's going one way, they're going to give it to us.
Wow, okay.
CPU's
all right.
never wrong, okay? If it comes down to a pixel,
It gives it to you.
it's wrong.
All right, well, that was a great read, by the way. Great read by Cash Fortuna making that throw towards the sideline. Now, here's Fortuna up the middle. That is Wyatt Pico for the touchdown. Guys, look. Lake Huron is up 20-17 going into the second half.
Yeah, I like it. Barrett Kagger's feeling pretty good. Rice not too afraid by the looks of things, but a big stop on Griffin. That's going to be Bloodsaw blowing that one up. 2nd and 14. McCaffrey's taking it, and he's got a wall. Nickelberry's trying to contain him, and he gets in his way just enough. A little cheesy, but hey, it works, man.
When you're not good, you got to utilize some cheese, man.
Oh, and he just...
Talking about
This guy.
Nickelberry, not you.
Yeah.
But yeah, just out of bounds here. Great throw by Luke McCaffrey, man. That was a dot. But 3rd down and 8. Fortuna over to the right. That's Pico with the catch. Gets some extra yardage here. About 5 extra yards after the catch. 1st down and 10. And oh, we've got Fortuna faking people out just by jumping.
Give him a block. Man.
Oh my goodness.
Could have busted.
Hurtling around, making people miss. Now Fortuna, oh man, he could have run it in for himself, but he wanted the passing touchdown. Didn't get one earlier. Gets one here. That's Gannon Truelove. And guys, another touchdown here for the Webbed Wonders. 27-20. Uh-oh, we got problems now. Gotta stop him. Come on, Grissom. You're the only man left.
Can we get him? Nickelberry with the speed. But Broussard, his first carry of the game, is going to go for 71.
Unreal.
And then Griffin.
I was going to say, that was a great play call to get him stuffed in the backfield there, but Griffin with the touchdown. So tie ball game, late 3rd quarter. What are you drawing up here, Coach?
Well, we got the kickoff. Nickelberry's saying, I'm going to take this a little deep.
You're crazy.
Oh, my blocker didn't show up.
He wasn't even going full speed.
And Nickelberry's hurt.
This is what you get.
It's falling apart here. Fortuna's going to throw almost out of his end zone. Pico gets the 1st down.
I don't even know how he hung on to that football. 3rd down and 1. Here's Q-Sean. Don't fumble it like you did last week.
He's had some issues with that. Couple years. 3rd and 3. Fortuna throwing it. Pico again. The slot monster gets 16. 3rd and 10 now. Another 3rd down. Can we convert? This time, great punch out by Andrew Bird. It's also the name of a musician, I believe. Field goal for Lake Huron is good. 2nd and 4. Here's Broussard again. He's been tough to handle. And again, man, he is a load, dude. 22 yards.
It's like
2 carries for 93.
He's got that A.J. Dillon in him. But, oh, what a dot, dude. What a throw. Andrew Mason, wow. What a catch. You got to give it to him. You got to give it to him. They're hanging in there with you guys. Ishmael with the catch here. 1st down. If Lake Huron can get a touchdown here, maybe, hopefully, their defense holds. And then you guys get a W here. A much-needed W in the state of Texas. JT Outlaw with the catch for 7 yards, moving this thing to 3rd and 1. Here's Stugelmeyer again, dude. He cannot move the chains.
You know, as powerful as a back as he is, I need to see more. We're going to try the dive again. This time, Hamilton in motion.
All right.
Get enough of a block.
Finally.
Tank goes for 4. 4 carries for 6 yards. 1st and 10. Nice flip to Renner.
Good read.
All right. 3.5 just about.
That little flip turns to 16 yards. It's a big chunk play here. Wyatt Pico makes the catch. Oh, he had a good block there on the outside. Could have sprung it. He had any semblance of speed. 9 catches for 111, though. He's having a great game. 2nd and 4. Pass completed to Stugelmeyer. Can't move the chains.
I dove. Here.
Third down in inches.
Let's try it. Stugelmeyer.
Oh, he moved the chains.
Finally.
Oh, my God. This guy is just a turtle. Get in there, Tank. He loses yards.
Hey, you see, I got like 7 Lake Huron guys in the end zone. The action's behind you.
Oh, my God.
1:40 left. Fortuna's throwing on 3rd and goal. Wide open is Othello Doubleday.
He's all pumped up, man. This could be another win for the program. This is huge for Lake Huron.
Our first non-Southern Michigan win if we can hold. But you guys know our defense, and we got 1:30 left to go. Griffin on a draw.
Oh, no.
Big gain. First down. And a little bit more. 14 off the bat. McCaffrey. Huggins flailing. McCaffrey's chucking one. Grissom is right there.
It's picked off.
Grissom. Mycarius Grissom. A bad throw by McCaffrey. Underthrown. And now Lake Huron has the edge here. The 1:17 left. Rice with 3 timeouts. So if they blow up our running game...
Don't fumble it, Q-Sean. I'm concerned about this. Yeah, they got one more timeout, guys. You need a first down.
Going for the first down. We're throwing no matter what. Hamilton catches,
oh, no.
but short. And now we have to punt. The only way we can keep this thing out of overtime is with our little rugby punt. We can't catch it on the fly.
No.
And he didn't angle it well enough.
No.
Missed tackle. And Rice will set up at the 40.
You got to be kidding me right now.
58 seconds. No timeouts. McCaffrey. Dropping back. Washington can't get off the blocks. He's going to throw across to Bailey. And Rice is in fringe field goal range. They're going to spike it on 2nd and 5.
I don't like that. I don't like that. You've still got a bunch of time left. Don't waste a down. Downs are more important than time at this point.
Oh.
But now out of bounds here. Andrew Mason makes the catch for 4. Can't control the body. Turn upfield. It is 4th down and 1. They have to kick this field goal. And you're going to call a timeout to freeze him.
Let's try it. Yoel Monroe hit their field goal. Rice almost there. It's going to be short. Rice is going to go down. And let's see how close it was. Very, very, very close.
Doing this live, I think we need to title the video A Tale of 2 Field Goals.
I thought about that.
Rather than
must not be that creative.
A tale of 2 cities. No, a tale of 2 field goals.
Whew.
Wow.
We
a
got
tale
our
of 2
first dub.
programs. Congratulations. You opened up the state of Texas.
Our first dub against a non-user team. I feel very special.
I feel pretty crappy, but I feel happy for you.
We've been building here for a while. And yes, I bask in my glory of beating Rice. First time in 3 years.
It's program exposure, man. It's program exposure.
We got an interesting matchup here. Alpena is on their tour against the religious affiliated schools. They got Notre Dame, BYU, and TCU.
They beat them both.
They got Notre Dame so far. BYU's next up on the docket, and then they'll have TCU in the following week. So, if they can beat all 3 of them, apparently, according to rumor, they can unlock something very dark and unleash it into the world. But we'll see if they can get there. Calypso Berryhill is out at the
1-yard line. Very concerning, by the way. I don't know what it is, but it's very concerning that they would unlock whatever this hell-driven thing is.
Yeah, and these are scary times, but you start unlocking portals to hell, and you don't know what's going to happen next. But Alpena has the lead. BYU responds. Touchdown from Miles Davis. Another musician name. We got musicians on
BYU can put a thorn in their side. Can basically poke a hole in this idea, burst the bubble that Alpena has here. But they gotta score some points here, man. Baylor Romney can't be taking sacks like that. But with this defense for Alpena, there's gonna be a lot of them, a lot of pressure here, and I don't know what the heck that was. Again, when you come and play in Alpena in the Alpena Alpaca Dome, some crazy things happen here. But like this, we've got 3 BYU Cougars right next to each other. One of them comes down with a football, but man, it wasn't pretty here. So.
Kransky was getting hauled down, and he still still got the throw off, but it was intercepted. So BYU for the tie. First half winding down. Big time run. Slips a tackle. Gets into positive territory.
If you had game-breaking speed, that's a guy that takes that to the house. He misses, he cuts right up in that seam, right in between everybody, gets that thing into the end zone. But Archibald Davies, the second, what a catch. And let's not take away anything from the throw.
That looked like the touchdown by McGrath at the end of that Notre Dame game.
They like that play.
That's like that special passing play that Alpena came up with back in 1921.
It's their go-to for the last 100 years.
All right, so we are into the second half. Look at Gransky, first play.
No way.
Gransky.
Is he gone?
At the speed. Give him a little bit of a chip block and not even going down into the end zone with a defensive player draped around him. Gransky is going to score.
Wow. That's pretty impressive, man. We've knocked Gransky for some time. Man, has he come to play against Notre Dame and now against BYU? He's putting that narrative to bed here.
Yeah, nice play by Strickland. And then coming up big again, this time it'll be Dylan O'Toole. So Alpena threatening here with 5 minutes left in the third. Calypso Berryhill again down at the
1 yard line.
Yeah, he's just not punching it in. And finally,
boom! See you later.
That stiff arm will work.
Put him into a black hole.
Yep, 31-10. Berryhill down at the
1 yard line. That's brutal.
Yeah, and he just has not gotten the amount of touchdowns I feel like he deserves. Gransky with the vulture.
Dude, he bowled over that dude.
It's now 38-10. That will be your final score, I want to say. Alpena wins pretty easily. BYU, they challenged him early. It's close. Gransky broke it open, though, at the beginning of the second half. So, Alpena, you're 2/3 of the way there to your devilish goal.
Great job. Good win. Firm handshakes all around. Yep, there you go. 37-34 win there. Good job, Lake Huron. You moved to 1-1. And, hey, if you can beat a team like Rice, I think any MAC school is up for grabs.
Yeah, and 521 yards of offense. What's been our Achilles heel why we have not been able to get an upset in MAC play? It's usually been turnovers. In particular, stupid turnovers. Bad throws, jumping with my running backs and that kind of thing. But we played pretty clean football today, and we needed to play absolutely clean football in order to win by 3 against Rice. So that gives you an idea of what we're working with here.
Yeah,
but
a lot's got to go right.
If we can beat Rice, we might be able to win 3 games this year. I'll take it at this stage.
So you win 37-34. We lose 37-34.
A tale of two teams.
Oh my God! It's just the dynamic here, the story at play here.
They kick the field goal.
Yeah.
Rice misses the field goal.
Unreal. So you know the story, man. We had a ton of yards, but we had the one turnover. One turnover might have cost us the football games here. But Bailey release, I thought he played fine. We couldn't really stop Suits.
He's no Colby Suits.
Nope. Our boy was hurt, by the way. So Timmy Klink did not play because he was hurt in this game. But Daz was great yet again. 9 catches for 122, a touchdown to Patrick and Ali. And there you go. So a loss is a loss. A loss is a loss as well for Marshall and Ohio Western University. Unfortunately for our Ospreys, they couldn't get it done. But again, we know that this team has such a good defense, and that's why Marshall is 2-0. And they held the Ospreys to under 300 yards, 294 to be exact, 213 for Criswell. Couldn't really get the running game going at all. They were down and out early, so Savage was kind of an afterthought. Had 1 touchdown, rush, but 5 attempts, and it's exactly why they lost.
Alpena wins 38-10 over Brigham Young. And we got 227-444. Alpena did have the 2 INTs, but ultimately it just didn't matter. Gransky had 188 passing, and he had 95 rushing with 3 rushing touchdowns. So, Heisman campaign, a little rocky. It's been a little rocky at times, but he's got the numbers so far. He's getting it off on the right foot. So.
Alpena held BYU to under, what was it? What was the yardage here? Can we see that? Total?
227.
That's abysmal offensive numbers there for total offense. So Alpena's defense was, you guys saw the video, man, they were flying all over the field. So they definitely had that home field advantage working for them. All right, so week 2 is in the books as we preview week number 3. We've got Alpena TCU, Appalachian State against Lake Huron, and Arkansas State against Southern Michigan.
We previewed this a little bit, but we were not able to fit week 3 into this video. We're going to simulate these 2 games, non-conference. We're trying to get into conference. So we'll have Alpena TCU, Lake Huron Ball State, Ohio Southern Michigan, Cincinnati Ohio Western for the next video. And then to finish things off, we got Brothers Bowl week number 5, or the lone game on the docket for week number 5. So these first 2 weeks will go by pretty quick highlights here, and then we'll cap it off with the Brothers Bowl in a game where I feel like you're gonna need this one, man, because I got my win, and we're still waiting on Smoo.
We're still waiting on them. It's gonna be a tough test as we start seeing both schools kind of widen the gap on each other. You're widening the gap on us by a big margin here. So if we don't get this win, it's really gonna start hurting us.
It's because you guys are talking about Risby.
Yeah, because you're gonna start like growing exponentially. You're gonna get all these recruits that we've been in battles with. And you can't be competing against the same players and then not getting them year after year after year.
We're at home, man. We're bringing we should bring the recruits in by this point when we get some visits scheduled. I hope. It might be a little early for recruits, but I want them here. I want them here for this game, a big rivalry game.
But take a look real quick, though. We're tied in turnover differential. Pass defense, we're worse than you. Rush defense, we're a little bit better. Total defense, we're just a little bit underneath you. Passing offense, we're right there with each other, 10th and 7th. Rushing offense, right there with each other, 105, 106. So
let's see how we stack up after week 4.
Maybe, after all this is said and done, we might be looking at a W here. I've said this all week, all year long, though. Like for year 3, I've been like, we're going to win 6 games, we're going to make a bowl game. No, we're not making. That's not coming true. But we could stand a chance against you. Our games have been tight. Our games have been close. But you guys have found a way to break free and get the W here. So it should be a fun one. Should be a fun episode, guys. So leave a like if you like this thing. We will see you back here. We're actually going to be taking Wednesday next week off. So we're going to be posting this on next Saturday. So we're going to have a 7-day layoff. But rest assured, we will be having this posting on Saturday. So a lot of games to cover. So we've got about what we said, week 3 games, a couple games to show there. 5. Yep, and then 3, 4, 5. So we got 3 weeks to show you. I think 7-day layoff here would be giving us enough time to get this done and edited and then posted for you guys to enjoy. So guys, that's it for the video. What did you think about the win here for Lake Huron? And what'd you think about the loss, man, for Southern Michigan? Did it break your heart as it broke mine? Or were you just happy to see Lake Huron continue to widen the gap on us? I know there's a lot of Lake Huron Web Wonders fans out there with your uniforms. So, guys, we'll see you next Saturday. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.